Mayfield corralling the rebound, get him out. Kind of dodged a few bullets there. A lot of close looks at the basket off the turnover for Fulton. Couldn't get him to go down. Neal, driving kick. Brabson, three on the way. Three won't go. Fulton going to slow it down, be methodical, see if they take another look inside. Jumper in the lane is good for Fulton, and they take their first lead at 6-5. Man-to-man defense so far for both teams. A lot of off-ball action for Farragut. Three won't go for Atwell. Batted around, controlled by the Falcons. Ooh, there's some contact, and blocking foul against Mayfield. Interestingly, Smith not in the starting lineup today. Could be a rest thing. I know there's a few of the boys been dealing with some cold and flu-like symptoms. In the meantime, there's a three from Fulton. So maybe Isaiah's a little winded from a busy tournament, and perhaps he's dealing with some stuff that we're not quite sure about. But Mayfield played great last night, as did Smith. I think he had 19, most of which are off threes. Speaking of threes, Dylan Atwell buries one from deep, his second of the game. He's got a quick 6. 9-8 to the Falcons. Now more of a 2-3 zone look for the Ads. Man-to-man it is. My apologies. Quick hands, good recovery, helping out. Tough shot. In and out, but a rebound to Fulton. Back up, not there. Here's Atwell, looking to push. Neal head up all the way. He'll drive. Atwell, hot hand so far. It keeps going. And a timeout on the floor. 9 of Farragut's 11 belong to number 4. He's 3 of 4 from behind the arc. 11-9 with 4:02 remaining. So I believe Fulton coach had seen enough. You got to close out on some shooters, know who you got, know who you're guarding. And on this end, we see an animated coach, John Higgins, with his boys talking about boxing out. Certainly what it looks like. Good pace to this game. Boys are playing a little bit earlier than they would expect in mid-afternoon. Hopefully they're focused on this one and not the Volunteers score over in Neyland Stadium, which is going the way of the Big Orange so far. We'll keep an eye on that, but right now we're going to focus on the task at hand, and that is finishing off this Thanksgiving tournament, the Bell Building Group Thanksgiving tournament, with another win. Both of these teams 1-1. Fulton lost a tough one to Webb last night to land them in this third-place game spot, and as we've discussed, East prevailed over the Admirals. 2 great ball games, though. Great frenetic finishes for all 4 teams. Webb and Morristown East will partake in the championship game tonight at 8 o'clock. Brabson's 3 is a little short, but a rebound. Carbaugh, he takes it back up and rejected. Fulton now, they'll shoot the 3. Won't stay down. There's Brabson with a rebound. Atwell under control as they get it into the front court, looking to set some stuff up. Pump fakes the 3. Dish down low to Brabson. He's met at the rim, but a foul. Dillon taking advantage of an aggressive defense. When you've already hit 3 threes, they should be getting out there on you. Little pump fake. Gets by his man, finds Elisha down low, and he'll head to the line for 2. First is good. Makes them both. It's now 13-9. Admirals playing their game so far. They don't look sped up. They don't look out of control. They look like they're focused on both ends of the court. Atwell with the steal, coast to coast. Lay-in goes. So now Atwell leads all scorers with 11. Good defense again, all over the court. All 5 guys knowing who they got, knowing where they are, knowing where the ball is. 3 on the way. That one will go down for the Falcons. Neal flashes up top as Mayfield looked for the backdoor cut. Wasn't there, but Atwell having his way with the Falcons defense. He's connected from deep 3 times. Now he's getting to the rim, and again, a timeout, 2nd so far. And the Fulton coach asks, who's guarding number 4? There's some questions being asked, and right now, Dylan Atwell seems to be the mystery that the Falcons can't solve. No substitutes to speak of. Looks like we're going to stay with the same 5. 1:51 to go here in the first. 17-12, Admirals lead. Good response. This is what you want to see. They were here pretty late. Game tipped at around 8 p.m. last night. Stayed till about 10, which is pretty long for a high school basketball game, but 3 overtimes will do that to you. But the guys look pretty good. Starting 5, coming in, knowing who they are, knowing where they're playing, knowing who they're guarding. Looking good on the defensive end, created some turnovers, and they've been efficient in the half court, whether it's getting out in transition. We've seen that a few times. We've seen some good cuts, good passing, forcing the issue. We saw Brabson get the ball down low, get to the line, make both of his free throws, and of course, you know, the 3-pointer. When it's going in, man, that makes everything look good, and Dylan's got 3 so far, so it's reflected on the scoreboard. So far, hard to be picky if you're an Admiral fan right now, but there's another 3 in the meantime for the Falcons, and the 3-pointer falling for both teams. Both teams have hit 3. It's a tight game. Good drive and dish. Carbaugh can't finish the layup, but draws a foul, and he'll have a chance for 2 at the stripe. Carter Mayfield, no stranger to the starting lineup. He's already started some games this year. As Carbaugh misses the front end. Carter also got a lot of action in the first 5 last year, so Carbaugh 0 for 2 from the line. Good drive and dish there for the Falcons, and it's all square at 17. Just over a minute to go here in the first. Just as I was praising their defense and knowing where they are, there's a mental lapse as Ryan Neal drives and makes it tough 2 in the lane. Back and forth we go, under a minute. Elbow pull up, that'll work. It's a tough shot. One of those, hey, we were in his face, tip your cap, move on. Atwell, he'll let it rip again. And another one goes. Dylan, 4 of 5, up to 16 points. Were those 4 3-pointers made? And a travel. So 3-point lead here for the Ads as they take over with 17.9 to go in the first quarter. Probably going to hold for 1 here. Just run their stuff, try to get a good shot. They've been able to get open looks. Multiple players been able to drive, get into the lane. Either draw a foul or make a floater, layup, you name it. Offense hasn't been a problem for either team, really. There's Atwell, little flash screen, wide open, hits another. Are you serious, bro? Dylan Atwell, 5 threes in the first quarter, and we almost saw one from half court go down for the Falcons, but it goes begging as Dylan Atwell, 19 points, 19 of the 25 for Farragut. Fulton with 19 of their own, but 5 of 6 from 3 for the senior. Dylan Atwell, the story so far the first 8 minutes. We'll take a break and be back with the second corner in just a minute. All right, we are back, and the second quarter begins with Elisha Brapson, Dylan Atwell, Ryan Neal, Isaiah Smith, and David Beaver, the 5 on the floor to begin the second frame. Atwell, high screen all the way to the rim. And he continues his hot start. 21 now for number 4. Jumper in the lane is good for Fulton. As they continue their familiar offense. A little drive, pull-up game. It's worked so far. Don't believe they've missed from the field. Good defensive pressure there from the Falcons. Ball bouncing around, but now it's under control. Just reset. We're okay, we're okay. Atwell drives, tough layup, left hand won't go. Fulton now in transition. Another pull up from the free throw line and another 2-pointer good. So that little catch on the wing, 2-dribble pull up game has been automatic so far. As a miscommunication on the offensive end. First real mistake we've seen from the Ads. As Brapson and Atwell can't get on the same page. 4-point advantage for the Ads as they look to settle in, get them a defensive stop here. Smith on the ball. Neal hard closeout. The blow by and the dip down low. 2 points for the Falcons, and it's a 2-point game. So this thing is turned around quickly. Fulton has made some shots. Farragut missed and a turnover. So a couple empty possessions has resulted in Falcons being within a possession now. There's Neal off the curl. He'll spin in the lane. Left hand won't go, but Elisha can't get it. Another drive to the lane. Foul drawn. Let's see who it's on. I'll go against David Beaver. Just the second team foul for the Ads as Mayfield set to check back in after the free throw, which goes, and now Atwell is going to take a seat. So the Admiral offense is now out of the game. And another free throw goes, and we are all level at 27. Atwell with 21 of those 27 for the Ads. As they'll have to find an offensive answer with someone else. A lot of capable scorers out here, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. And there's another miscommunication at the top. Looks like Orion was expecting Elisha to come all the way out, and Elisha was trying to play for the backdoor cut. Didn't work out, and the Fulton Falcons take over with a chance to go ahead in this one. Pull up, long two, won't go. But offensive rebound, put back, not there. Mayfield now, under control. Gets around his guy, layup on the way, not there, but a foul, and he'll head to the line. Carter misses the front end of the 2 free throws. He'll have one more and a chance to put the Ads back in front. There we go. Mayfield, a tough kid. He's picking himself up off the ground quite a bit, but he's in there playing that hard-nosed style, taking some charges, getting in the mix. Real grinder type. Love to watch that kid play. And there's a miss with Isaiah Smith pulling it down. Neal, he'll drive. Finds Smith on the wing. Three-pointer, good. And in the meantime, call on the floor. Sorry, I missed it. I was doing some statistical work here and missed that call. Seemed to be a travel, no foul reported. And here we have offensive foul. So David Beaver picks up his second. Charging violation is the call. Think it's interesting. Perhaps illegal screen, something of that sort. Either way, the Fulton Falcons have it. Smith getting a hand in there, knocking it loose. Stay here, though. There's a three. Not there. A rare field goal miss from the Falcons as Beaver controls out. Elisha forcing the issue, and he's going to be called for the charge, and he's down. So Elisha called for the charge. Slow to get up. Coach makes his way out there. Doesn't appear to be grabbing a knee, but he is not putting any weight on that left leg. You hate to see that under any circumstances. Maybe it's just an ankle. Don't want to speculate here. We'll wish him the best and provide updates as he returns later today. He's going to have a seat, talk to some trainers, maybe head back to the locker room for some attention. Dallas Carball re-enters the game for Elisha. Just a bang-bang play. Elisha just driving, playing his game, doing what he does. Maybe came down funny. In the meantime, a few missed opportunities at the rim. Farragut comes away with it. Mayfield can't get the layup to go. We'll stay here. Inbound to Smith. Carball wide open down low. Turnaround, short. So a good look at the basket there. Goes begging for the Ads. Still ahead in this one, up by 4. 3.5 to go in this first half. Fulton methodical in their approach. They're going to go one-on-one on the wing. Pick up his dribble. Got to be 5 seconds pretty soon. Gets rid of it. Okay. 4.75 on my clock. So not enough to get to 5. There's a pull-up jumper, and that's good. So that's been the offense. That's what's worked for Fulton. Ball on the wing, 1-2 dribbles, and then pull up in and around the free throw line. And it's going. Mid-range game working for the Falcons. Atwell telegraphed that one, tipped away and under control from Fulton all the way to the rim. Layup no good. Rebound to Carbaugh. Mayfield. There's Atwell. He'll pull from 3. He'll make another one. And this guy's just doing some things today. Atwell, hot, hot, hot from all over the court. There's the dump down low, hoop, and the harm. I believe they're going to give this one to Dallas, sure enough. Carbaugh picks up his first as Ryan Neal re-enters, and Beaver's going to take a seat. Neal, Atwell, Carbaugh, Mayfield, and Smith are the 5 for Farragut. Free throw is good for Fulton as he completes the 3-point play. And Fulton has shot the ball really, really well. 3 of 3 from the line, 13 of 19 from the field. And they've made a few three-pointers as well. I believe they are 3 of 4 from deep. So a lot of high percentage shots, and there's a turnover as Atwell and Neal. There's different ideas on where to go there. Fulton shot the ball well, taking a lot of high percentage shots, only 4 3-pointers attempted. When you make 75% of those, man, that's really good. So points in the paint, a premium. But those 2 won't go as Atwell comes away with it. He's all the way down the court. Kicks it out to Mayfield, and he'll reset the offense. Curl cuts on both wings. Neal looks to drive. He'll pull up from a deep 2. Contact, but no call. Fulton the other way quickly. Winds up in a corner 3 and another make. So the Falcons, on the heels of a fantastic shooting first half, now lead 35-34. And it's the Admirals' turn to answer. A couple of empty possessions of the last 2. And Neal, he works his way down. Call is foul. Given to Fulton. Just the 4th team foul for the Falcons. No shooting foul. Ball underneath for the Ads. Smith, he'll flash out to the corner 3. He'll shoot. Not there, but Carbaugh rebounds. Atwell, hot hand, not this time. Looks like Fulton coach is asking for one more shot as we head to 30 seconds left in the first half. Falcons holding on to a 1-point lead with a chance to make it 3, maybe 4, head into the locker room. Falcons coach pointing out instructions and a play call as we get to 15 seconds. Probably gonna wait till 10 to make their move. I would expect a high screen here on Ryan Neal, just call it out. They go alone. There's the crossover, pull up at the elbow, no good, tip goes. And the end of the first half goes the way of the Fulton Falcons as they head to the locker room, 37-34. A 3-point lead for the Falcons. So they shot the ball really well. Admiral seemed to kind of get cold there at the end of the second quarter, but Dylan Atwell, the story in this one, he's up to 24 points, 6 of 8 from 3-point range, and he is carrying the load offensively for the Admirals. We'll see if they can turn it around. Still in this game, great game in this consolation game of the 2021 Bell Building Group Thanksgiving Tournament at Farragut High School. We will take a 9.5-minute break and be back with the second half after this. Thank you for sticking with us. Second half action about to get underway. In the meantime, can confirm Elisha Brap's left ankle injury. As he hobbled out of the locker room, what appeared to be a fairly large ice pack on that left ankle of his, but he is back on the bench, joined his teammates for this second half. Mayfield, Neal, Carbaugh, Atwell, and Smith start the second half for the Ads. Down 3, played well. Atwell been most of the offense. He has 24 of the 34 for the Admirals in the first half. Defense, most of Fulton's points have come just like this. Off the bounce, getting into the lane. Points in the paint for the Fulton Falcons have really set them up. Atwell, he attacks but can't finish. Maybe a little contact, goes uncalled. Fulton comes away with the ball. Now post up. Carbaugh challenges, goes too far. Layup won't go. Atwell with the rebound, and he pushes out to Mayfield. Mayfield loses control. Smith gets it. Not there. Carbaugh fighting down low. Ball's loose. Fulton controls. Ball knocked loose. Ref says last touch by a Falcon as Fulton, or excuse me, as Farragut gets set to take over. Man, Fulton, Falcons, Farragut, I'm trying my best. But we got 6:40 remaining here in the third quarter, just a minute 20 off the clock. Fulton so far has extended that lead to 5. Lob up top, not there. Fulton now into their own end. There's another post up. We've seen that before. Let their guy go to work, and he gets around Neal. Layup goes. So not a lot of one-on-one offense for the Falcons, and that's worked for them. They've made a few threes. There's a backdoor cut by Mayfield. He'll dish out to Smith, and he'll head to the three-point line. Atwell, he'll pull. No good. Ryan Neal chases down a loose ball. Carbaugh on the other side. A lot of people touching the ball on that possession. And it works out for the Ads. See if they can take away the dribble drive. And a walk. Okay. So Fulton gets all the way almost down to the baseline. And Carter just kind of getting up underneath him, forcing the turnover. We'll take it. Felt for sure that referee was going to do the hands on the hips signal for the block there, but I appreciate the walk call, the travel violation. Neal, he'll spin and drive, comes up short. So Ryan trying to make up for a miss on one end. Goes for the steal, gets called for the foul. Just his first. A fast first half, not a ton of whistles. Nobody really in foul trouble on either side. Just Neal's first, team first. So we get started. There's the drive by Fulton. A lot of pump fakes working around. And it goes, and we'll head to the line for one more. Basket is good. Ryan Neal charged for the foul, so back-to-back fouls for Ryan. Just 2. But that one only cost him 2 points. And Carbaugh, strong box out. He'll draw a foul of his own. So just as I said, there weren't many fouls, 3-3 on one possession. Neal, as they were in transition, Neal in the possession, then Carball on the free throw. Before we left that in the court, but we're back down here now. Farragut looking for 2 points. Neal, he'll look for 3. Can't find him. Ball batted around. See if Dallas can find it. He does on the floor. What is the whistle? No travel signal. My best guess is Dallas had possession and his shoulder touched the sideline. Love to see the hustle. Dallas is a guy that's not afraid to get in there, get after it. See how tough the opponent is on the other side. Love to see that from the young man. Just literally ran out of court that time. Miscommunication on this end. Neal comes away with it. Smith, he'll push. Mayfield handoff to Atwell. Pump fake drive, Euro step. Oh. And everyone in the gym wearing navy and white had an issue with that travel call. Dylan pleading his case. John Higgins on his side as well. Assistant coaches even off the bench, hands in the air in disgust. But that's where we are. Falcons are going to take their time in the half court. Look to create. Off the bounce, 3 on the way. Back of the rim, rebound to Carball. Mayfield thinks better of it, pulls it back out as Dylan gets the offense set. Isaiah clears out. Dallas looked at a corner 3, whistle. Stay here, foul on Fulton. Hand check, I believe, is the call. So now both teams, 2 team fouls apiece. Neal back out to the timeline. C collects the inbounds. Good movement, a lot of cuts. Nothing open on that possession, but here's Dylan Atwell. He turns the corner and draws a foul. This one a shooting foul as Dylan's gonna head to the stripe. He'll have a chance for 2 right here to add to his already impressive total today. First one is good. So now he's officially scored from 3-point range, from 2-point range, and 1-point range. Dylan Atwell doing it all today for a total of 26 points. For the young man as he leads all scorers, and especially the Admirals in the points department. Love to see that. He's been bright offensively so far in this season. He's had a great tournament, played great last weekend as well in the Hall of Fame games. But before we have a layup attempt, there's a foul call. Carter might be picking this one up, and he does. So that's the second on Mayfield. Again, we talked about that's a kid that he's going to be getting himself up off the deck quite a bit, and there was another chance. But hey, he plays hard. You love to see it. He's a fun kid to watch play. This Carball makes that layup attempt tough. Atwell drive, kick, Neal, 3, good. And we're back to a 2-point game with just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Got to limit some drives here. Fulton has shot the ball well from 3-point range, but a lot of those threes have come by driving the ball and collapsing just like that. This time it won't stay down for the Falcons, but they take the offensive rebound. attack the rim, draw the foul. I believe this is, let's see, Dylan. He's given credit for the foul, his first. So the free throw is good. This young man is 4 of 5 from the line tonight. He'll have one more. Try to make it a 2-possession game in favor of Fulton, and he does. So now the Ads have got to find 4 points. It'd be tough to do on this possession. But Carbaugh, he's going to drive strong, won't go, tips it around. Can't corral the defense, can't corral the ball, and here comes Fulton one more time. Slow into the half court, as we've seen so many times. There's a drive, runner, no good. Rebound to Smith. Dylan had me fooled. Carbaugh left wide open from the wing, won't go there. Isaiah Smith with a rebound, can't convert. Ball bounces around, and we've got a whistle. I believe Isaiah is going to pick up the foul here. So Isaiah's first. 1 minute remains in the third quarter. 45-41, Fulton Falcons lead. Fulton doing what they do, running some action to get their ball handlers open, spread the floor, look to attack off the bounce. Mayfield so far staying with his man, keeping the ball man in front, forces a pass. Now it's Ryan Neal's turn to guard the ball, and he gets a hand in there, knocking it out of bounds. Will stay here. No foul, just a deflection out of bounds. Great defense there by Ryan. Thought we would have seen a bit more rotation from Coach Higgins and his staff, but Elisha Brabson left with an ankle injury in the first half. So of course, when you take out a starter, it's going to limit your rotation a little bit. But only 7 Admirals have seen the floor today, on the heels of a 3 overtime game last night. Under 10. Fulton still a long way from the basket. They're going to drive. Carter Mayfield in the way. Atwell, half-court heave, just short. And a strong defensive finish there for the Admirals. Good possession on their defensive end. They stopped the bleeding, but still have a 4-point deficit to overcome, and 8 minutes to go. We will take a break and be back with the conclusion of this one in the consolation game of the 2021 Bell Building Group Thanksgiving Tournament here at Farragut High School. Just 8 minutes remain in this consolation game of the 2021 Bell Building Group Thanksgiving Tournament. My name is Josh French, and it has been a pleasure to be with you guys. Before we get out of here, a special thank you and a shout out to the 6 Players Club. the official booster club of Farragut basketball. As Atwell drives and adds to his impressive total today, cutting the deficit down to 2. If you're not a member of or supporter of the official Farragut Basketball 6 Players Club, give them a follow on Instagram, Farragut Basketball 6 PC, or search Farragut Basketball on YouTube. Give them a like, comment, subscribe to watch great games like this one. You couldn't get any closer to the action unless you were in the building. That's what the 6 Players Club does, and Dylan Atwell drains another 3. He's over 30. Young man has 31 points thanks to 7 of 10 3-point shooting for the seniors. Farragut Admirals back in the lead, 46-45. 3-point miss there by Fulton, but they control the offensive rebound and put it back up. So back and forth we go. 47-46, now in favor of Fulton. Atwell, he's going to drive, get to the lane, foul call. So now Fulton up to 14 fouls for the half. Farragut 5-team. I mentioned earlier Dylan Atwell, 7 of 10 from three-point line, and unfortunately we have to credit him with his half-court attempt at the end of the third quarter. But the guy's still shooting 70% from range. Pretty good. In all reality, 7 of 9 in actual three-pointers attempted, but when you let it fly with time still on the clock, somebody's gotta record it. So now 32 for Dylan as he goes 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. All tied up at 47, 6.5 remain in the fourth quarter, and Carter Mayfield in the meantime is making it tough for Fulton to get started. 3 on the way, not there. Offensive rebound to the Falcons, and Atwell getting the ball back. Smith, he'll shoot. Won't go, but he is fouled. So if you told me a Farragut Admiral would, let's see as Fulton takes a timeout here. Just the 32nd. But if you had told me before the game that an Admiral would shoot 7 of 10 from beyond the three-point line, my best guess would have been Isaiah Smith. Senior guard has been absolutely on fire to start the year. Multiple games with at least 5 three-pointers made. Not afraid to pull from deep. So he missed that one, but he'll head to the free throw line for a chance to get 3 points the old-fashioned way, as they say. Fulton has also shot the ball fairly well, 4 of 9 from three-point range for the Falcons. Most of their work being done in the paint, though. As we've talked about, as you've seen, they love to drive, pull up around the elbow, in and around the lane. And they're going down. Made a few free throws as well. Sprinkle in those 4 three-pointers, and that's how you end up at 47 points. But Isaiah can get us to 50 with these free throws, and there's 1. Make it 2. One more on the way, 5 points on the day for Isaiah. Oh, and we'll stay there. So a 2-point lead now for the Ads as they look to continue to lock in on the defensive end. High screen not used, and Mayfield stays with his man. Pass down low. Oh. Atwell went for the pump fake. Bodies collide, and he falls pretty hard. We've already lost Elisha Brabson to an ankle today. You'd hate to lose 2 you'd hate to lose 1 in any circumstance, but we're just going to monitor Dylan as he grabs his head. He's going to get some medical attention on the side. He's going to have a seat there. Keep you updated as we know more. But a hard fall, those are scary. Especially when you get these athletes, man, and they are playing up and near and above the rim in some cases. Fall down is a long way. Nothing dirty there. Dillon was just going for the block, fell for the pump fake. Fulton player just continued moving, and a collision. Speaking of a collision, the ball off the face of the Falcon player as Farragut takes over. Atwell is headed under the bleachers with some medical folks. So again, we'll let you know if he returns to the bench. Neal trying to drive. He's called for a travel. In the meantime, Luke Johnson checked in. Number 11 for the Admirals. He replaces the injured Atwell. Neal with some tough perimeter defense. There's a drive, pass, shot in the lane, good. And Falcons bring us a level at 49. Under 5.5 remaining in this one. Isaiah Smith, corner three, not there. Dallas fighting for the loose ball. Going the other way. Don't know if you saw him at the bottom of your screen, but number 4 flashed across as he returns to the bench. Shot from in close, missed by Fulton, bounces around. And the Admirals take over. Dylan Atwell set to check back in at the next dead ball. Good to see that young man looks okay. Carball, turnover. 2-on-2 if they hurry. Mayfield getting in there. And he's going to pick up the foul. So Carter getting in the way, but a block is called, the third for Mayfield. Atwell set the check back in as Johnson returns to the bench. So good news there on all fronts. Dylan apparently passed whatever health exam he was given. Good to go. Good for this team. Get a leader back, get a senior back, get an offensive explosive player back in the lineup in this close game as Fulton knocks down a free throw to take a 50-49 lead. One more to go. And it's good. 7 of 8 on the day for the Falcons from the free throw line. Haven't done a ton of damage from the charity stripe, but when they've been there, they've made it count. Ball moving around. There's Atwell attacking the lane on the ground again. Draws a blocking foul. Isaiah Smith gave him the whole, hey bud, you good? Dylan says he is. That should be 17 fouls now. Excuse me, that's 17 for the Admirals, just 6 for the Falcons. Look at the scoreboard too quickly. Dylan thought about a 3, changed his mind. He'll work the offense. Smith, he'll shoot it. He'll make it. So Isaiah Smith, back from familiar territory, a long way from the rim, gets 3 points to go down. He's now got 8. And we're going back and forth in this one. Farragut 52, Fulton 51, just north of 4 minutes to go. There's a drive and a tough pull up, won't go. Atwell controls. Mayfield, he'll drive baseline, poked away, stay here. Last touch by a Falcon. Baseline action results in Smith getting the inbounds pass. Nothing there, so he'll look to reset, and the ball is red, pass picked off, layup on the other end. So now Fulton, they've got the 1-point lead. Neal, three no good, tipped around, Carbaugh controls. Atwell, he'll shoot it, he'll make it. Have you heard this story before? 35 now for the senior, 8 of 11 from 3. I'm gonna assume that the old noodle is feeling pretty good. Dylan Atwell looking like himself for the Admirals. Mayfield denies the drive, turnaround jumper is good though. And we're all tied out, 55-55 with 2:50 to go. Another nail biter in the works for the Admirals. Shoulder shimmy, out to Neal. He shoots and hits the three-pointer. Atwell creating that shooting lane with some space. The environment in the gym is getting a little louder with every made basket. Foul. See where they go. Charge to Mayfield. And that is number 4 for Carter. So we've talked already. With the Brabson injury, the bench got a little bit shorter for the Admirals, and now Mayfield with 4 fouls. But with 2:25 to go, you got to trust that he's going to play through it. Options are limited on the bench. 1-1 in the meantime, as I'm talking about Carter Mayfield. Fulton makes the front end, gets it to a 2-point game. They've got one more. And now that's 9 made free throws for the Falcons. 9 of 10 from the stripe. Is Atwell. He's going to lead the Admirals into the front court with a 1-point lead. There's the shake and gets to the rim, but the layup won't go. Atwell asking for some contact. Ref not buying it. Fulton Falcons back the other way. Baseline drive, step back, mid-range, good. So here we go. Under 2 to play, 1-point lead now belongs to the Falcons. Double screen up top, Neal. He'll shoot from a 3 and make it. The young man starting to feel himself a little bit. He's made 3 today. A let's go and a high five to dap up his teammates as they head to the huddle. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a full timeout. 61-59, 139 remaining. And for the second straight day in under 24 hours, the Farragut Admirals find themselves in a one-possession battle down to the wire. Ryan Neal, he just made his 3rd three-pointer of the game, up to 11 points now. With the story so far offensively has been Dylan Atwell. He's got 35, Neal with 11, Smith with 8, Carbaugh with 2, Mayfield with 3, Brabson with 2 before he left with a apparent left ankle injury. He's still on the bench joining his teammates, not in the huddle right now, but he has yet to put weight on that left leg. With a minute and a half to go, 18 fouls for Farragut, so any foul, the Falcons will head to the line for a 1-and-1. Fulton themselves 6 fouls as a team, so on their next one, the Admirals will get to shoot the 1-and-1 free throw. Something to pay attention to as we wind down the clock here in a one-possession game. So now the Falcons have the ball. Chance to tie or take the lead. They've been methodical all game, sticking to what they do. Stuff like that, get into the lane, putting it up. It won't go, ball bounces around. Smith has it, but there's a whistle. See who the foul call is on. That's Ryan Neal. He picks up his 3rd. So here's the 1-and-1 opportunity for Fulton. In a game like this, anytime you can score with no time going off the clock is a good thing. Got to get this first one if you're a fan of the Falcons. And there it is. Fulton 10 of 11 from the line. They shot the ball very well from the stripe. They'll have another and a chance to tie. And it's good. Hey, look, I'm trying to talk about how well they're shooting from the free throw line. I don't know if the announcer jinx is real or not, but if it is, I was trying to give it to him. Tied up Atwell. Shoulder shimmy, gets past his defender, and he draws the foul. He'll head to the line. That was a shooting foul. So Atwell, a chance to add to his total with 2. So a bit of a conversation here, whether it's a 2-shot foul or a 1-and-1. He is shooting 2. Correction. 1-and-1. Confusion, conversation between the referees, PA announcer, and myself. We've got it sorted, but Dylan, he gets 1, won't go. So here we've got a lane violation on Fulton. So Dylan's going to get a chance to start over. Referee ruled that number 2 crossed the 3-point line before the ball touched the rim, and Dylan gets a chance to start again. So we'll wipe that miss off the board like it never happened. Good thing, because he makes the front end of the 1-and-1. He'll get one more. Looks at Higgins, make sure he's got the right defensive assignment. 1-point lead, 107. Make it a 2-point lead. Atwell now 37 points for the senior. But a defensive stop is what he's concerned about now. There's the drive, block, 2 free throws. So I guess it doesn't matter whether it was a shooting foul or not, as Carbaugh picks up his second. So that's 10 team fouls for the Admirals. So 2 free throws for Fulton. 58 seconds to go. 2-point deficit for the Falcons. And a miss. Well, there it was. I gassed them up on the earlier free throw attempts. They missed this one. Doing my part to support the home team. Second attempt on the way. And that one's good. So 1 out of 2 on that trip makes it a 1-point game. Farragut with the ball. Atwell, he's going to push. A lot of defensive pressure coming their way. Time on the side of the Admirals as Mayfield takes over. Slows down, timeout on the floor. So Higgins is going to go to the grease board with 46 seconds left and a 1-point advantage. What we've seen so often is number 4, Dylan Atwell, getting the ball top of the key on the wing. High screen there if he wants it, but usually a drop of the shoulder and a crossover dribble is all he has needed to get past the first defender on the way to the rim. Finished at the lane. He's been fouled. He's made his free throws, and again, he has just absolutely lit it up from deep. Ryan Neal, 3 of 4 from 3-point range. Dylan Atwell, 8 of 11 from 3-point range. Isaiah Smith, 2 of 4 from 3-point range. As a team, they've shot very, very well from 3. Atwell, 73% shooter from deep. Neal, 75, and Smith, 50. You'll take that from your 3 guys. So Farragut possession out of the timeout. Neal set to inbound. There's Atwell. He gets the ball head of steam all the way to the rim, and the left-hand layup goes. 39 now, and a 3-point lead with just 35 seconds remaining. Fulton has some options here, but they've got to go quick. Get to the rim, layup there. Timeout called from the Falcons bench. So 25 seconds to go, a 1-point game. Farragut will have the ball with length of the floor to go after this timeout. Got to expect pressure here from the Falcons. They've got to get the ball back. Any foul results in a 1-and-1. So you definitely have that option. Allow them to get the ball in, foul quickly. And if that is what they want to do, then Atwell can't be the guy to throw the ball in for the Admirals. You want him coming off of a screen, getting open, getting the ball, holding it, being strong with it. Because if you're the Falcons, you got to go for the ball. You want to steal, think steal first, and if you foul them in the process, that's fine because you send them to the line for a 1-and-1. But the plus being, if you're the Admirals, your hot hand, the guy that's 1 point away from 40 for the day, is the guy that would be shooting from the line. So let's see what they end up. Last time we saw Ryan Neal inbound the ball, and he's headed that way now. Neal, Atwell, Mayfield, Carbaugh, and Smith, the 5 Admirals out there. Carbaugh, he's going to run deep. Gets it. A tough catch. He just mossed this guy coming down with the ball. Strong play. Looking like he should be in Neyland Stadium right now, just catching bombs over Commodores. When Carbaugh comes down with the pass, probably underthrown by Neal a little bit. Only a second off the clock. Carbaugh heads to the line for a 1-and-1. So that was a good situation if you were a Fulton fan. Carbaugh misses a free throw, but Atwell keeps it alive. Okay, so timeout given. So if you are a fan of Fulton, that was kind of what you wanted. The ball into somebody not named Dylan Atwell, a quick foul, and a missed free throw, and they got all of those things. Dylan was able to keep the ball alive, scrum on the floor, given to Fulton, and a timeout. So now 20.9, still a 1-point advantage for Farragut. But they'll have to play defense now. We talked about this last night in the 3 overtime thriller with Morristown East. Would you rather be up 1, you need a stop, or down 1 and having the ball? Personally, I'd rather be down 1 with the ball, time winding down, but that's not the situation we are in. Up 1, 20.9, got to get a stop. And you've got to stop somebody that has, their whole offensive focus tonight has been to beat you off the bounce. And they've scored 64 points doing just that. This is a team we know they can drive, kick, find open shooters, or a little pocket pass or something to the big man down low for a look from within 3 feet. But now they've got 94 feet to go with 20 seconds to find 1 point. We need to stop right here for the home team in white. Ball moving around, mid-range jumper, it goes. And now Fulton, 1-point lead, 7 seconds. Neal in the front court, dishes back to Atwell. He's gonna put on the deck drive. Dylan met and tied up, and that's how this one ends in heartbreaking fashion for the Admirals. Had a look, had the ball with a chance to win, and it goes begging for the 2nd straight game. Man, oh man. So 66-65 is the final in the consolation game from the Bell Building Group Thanksgiving tournament here at Farragut High School. Farragut suffers a tough 1-possession loss for the 2nd straight night. Credit where it's due, though. These boys played hard, played well. Dylan Atwell led everybody with 39 points. Ryan Neal with 11. Isaiah Smith had 8. Carbaugh had 2. Mayfield had 3. Brabson 2 before leaving with an apparent left ankle injury. So that's it for the holiday tournament from Farragut. Got 1 win, suffered 2 tough losses, but a few things to work on. Great experience for some uncommon opponents. We thank you for joining us In about 24 minutes, the Farragut Lady Admirals will take the floor in the championship game of the Bell Building Group Thanksgiving Tournament against the Livingston Academy. Refresh your live stream. Join us in just over 20 minutes for a championship round. And again, Admirals fall 66-65 to the Fulton Falcons. My name has been Josh French. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, check out the Farragut Basketball Six Players Club for all of your Farragut basketball news, stats, information, and more. Thanks again. We'll see you in 20 minutes for a championship game for the Farragut Lady Ads.